Well, welcome to our Zoom and YouTube world. This is Joint Conference Committee on House Bill 104, and we're going to call this meeting to order. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Representative Craigo to kind of explain a little bit of the House's issues that we saw in concurrence.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So when we got the concurrence request back from our friends down the hall, I just noticed right off the bat within that we were amending the title, and we were removing the language requiring rulemaking. And so right, that threw up a red flag for me. I brought it up when we were doing concurrence. We've since talked through that. I think all we really need to do is put that language back into the title line, and that probably solves our problem. Because we weren't really taking it out of, we were taking it out only in the title and amending part of that so that it wasn't duplicative within the statute. So I think we're good to go if we just do that.
Perfect. And so what that means is we would leave in the, basically, we would take that Barlow amendment, we would remove just that first line of it, that page 1, line 5, which talks about taking rulemaking out of that that first paragraph, and then we would reestablish or reinstate the rest of the Barlow amendment, which would be page 1, line 6, the page 3, line 11, to page 4, line 1 through 13, and that's kind of where we are standing on that. Chairman Boner, what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it seems like a technical correction, and to be clear, it was a standing committee amendment. I think that made that mistake, and so clearly we're still allowing rulemaking authority under subsection H, so that does need to be corrected. I appreciate Representative Craigo for finding the mistake.
Excellent. So with that, I believe if at this point in time, if we're in agreement with that, that correction of just removing that page 1, line 5, that we could probably vote on that and then vote on the joint concurrence. So if
I'm not understanding the two different things to vote on, sorry.
Senator Case, so what we're doing is taking that committee of the whole amendment that had that information, we just are deleting that first line. You're not going to see it on here because it's already deleted off, okay. But it's that page 1, line 5. Representative Craigo could show it to you. And all that is in that enacting clause, it's just giving the opportunity for rulemaking. So that's all we're putting back in, just saying, yes, that subsection or paragraph H, which gives the Game and Fish Commission the ability to promulgate rules. This is just giving them that freedom.
I think I saw that on your computer, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
And I was just going to add, I think the reason that was taken out was I think Senator Ellis thought that they already had that ability without that in there, but I don't know. I can't speak for where she was coming from that standpoint.
I don't know if anyone wants to comment. I believe that probably as a whole, our policy has been to leave that information in, but I do know that different people have different views on that. And one thing I've come to the conclusion of is that I'm not a lawyer. And so I don't always know that, but I believe it's safe in that enacting clause to leave that in there. So really the only correction would just be in that enacting clause. And so with that, Lily, would you call for a vote on that?
Mr. Chairman, you do it for everyone.
Okay, sounds good. So with that, all those in favor of accepting this correction, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed?
Looks like you got it.
Okay, sounds good. So with that,
I'm a no on a vote on the bill. I'm probably not going to change, but
Nope.
I'll help you guys get there.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much.
You're killing little critters.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you very much. Thank you, YouTube world, and we'll move this forward. Thank you very much.
Is this the one we sign, or do you have the one? we sign?
we have to sign the two, and we'll send
both
one
of
to your house.
Okay.
So did both chairmen have to sign in red, or how does that work?
Actually,
I'm not signing, so you can.